Ah, my restless dreamers. Welcome to the chaos, a symphony of shattered hopes and burning truths. Take your seat, lean in close, and let me whisper the kind of revelations that will sear into your mind and unsettle your soul. You've been searching, haven't you? Searching for clarity, for vindication, for freedom. Well, tonight we unveil the sweetest kind of vengeance, the kind that doesn't roar or rage, but crushes the ungrateful under the unbearable weight of regret. Let's talk about the unmatched power of vanishing, like smoke in the wind dot. Some people think they own you. They treat you like the invisible, indispensable heir, always there, always giving, never demanding. They take you in, fill their lungs with your compassion, your loyalty, your essence. And they don't even notice. But oh, they notice when you're gone. They notice when that air is stolen, when their lungs burn, when the suffocating void you leave behind claws at their every breath. That's when the truth hits them too late, far too late. How many times have you swallowed your pain to keep someone else at ease? How many times have you been their crutch, their punching bag, their afterthought? They didn't just overlook your worth, they trampled on it. They chipped away at your soul, one sharp word, one cold glance at a time. And you stood there, hoping, yearning that someday they'd see you for who you truly are. But they didn't, did they? No, they drained you until you were a hollow shell of the brilliance you once held. But now you rise not with fury, but with precision. You step away not with noise, but with purpose. You don't need their apologies, their excuses, or their empty promises. You owe them nothing, not your anger, not your tears, not a single shred of your soul. You leave them to wrestle with the silence you create, the emptiness that suffocates them as they reach for what they can no longer have. They stole you piece by piece, until there was nothing left. But now you're reclaiming it all, your fire, your spirit, your worth, and they'll feel it. Oh, they'll feel it. The silence will haunt them. The emptiness will claw at their hearts. Every breath will grow heavier, every moment darker. They'll hate the stillness. They'll hate the memories. Most of all, they'll hate themselves for letting you slip through their fingers. They'll replay every cruel word, every dismissive moment, every selfish act again and again, like a never-ending nightmare. Picture this: them, sitting alone in the shadows, surrounded by the echoes of your absence. They can't eat. They can't sleep. They can't breathe without your presence gnawing at their sanity. Every corner of their mind screams your name. Every shadow whispers the truth they're too broken to face. They destroyed you, and in doing so, destroyed themselves. But you are free. Free from their manipulation, their cruelty, their endless, soul-draining demands. You rise higher, brighter, stronger than ever before. You're the wildfire they couldn't extinguish, the storm they never prepared for, the legend they'll never erase. They'll crumble under the weight of their regret, while you soar beyond the limits they once tried to cage you in. So walk away not with rage, but with resolve. Let your silence roar louder than their cries. Let your absence shatter their world. Let them feel the unbearable truth: you were never their heir to steal. You were the lightning they couldn't capture, the tempest they couldn't survive, the force they never deserved. And as they suffocate on their regret, you'll ascend untouchable, unstoppable, unforgettable. They'll remember you forever, but you'll be too busy conquering the horizon to look back. And as you ascend, something magical happens. You realize you were never meant to be confined by their shallow world. You were never meant to dim your brilliance to fit their narrow expectations. No. You were born to disrupt, to inspire, to transcend. While they wrestle with their own shadows, you step into the light, unafraid, unapologetic, and unyielding. Every step you take forward leaves a crack in the foundation of their regret. Every success you claim echoes like a thunderclap in the void you left behind. Let them sit in their torment, dissecting the wreckage of their actions, hoping for a chance to rewrite history. But history isn't written in second chances, it's written in resilience. And you are the author now. You'll write chapters they'll never be a part of. You'll build dreams that don't include their name. You'll forge connections with people who see you, value you, and ignite your fire instead of smothering it. Do you see it yet? Their greatest punishment isn't your anger or revenge. It's your indifference. It's your flourishing life, a life that no longer revolves around their chaos, their cruelty, or their control. Their regret will be a relentless storm, but you'll be untouchable, soaring above it like an unstoppable force of nature. Picture this: you, standing at the peak of your potential, radiating power they can only dream of. The people who once doubted you, dismissed you, and diminished you will hear of your triumphs but will never be able to touch them. They'll hear of your glow but will never feel its warmth. And you'll smile not out of spite, but out of peace. Peace that you reclaimed everything they tried to destroy. Let them try to make sense of your absence. Let them stew in their regret. Let them claw at the shards of what could have been. You're not just the one who got away, you're the one who rose above, untamed and unbroken. They thought they could extinguish you, but now they can only watch as your light blinds them. This is your time to create, to thrive, to dominate. Your time to become the storm that reshapes the landscape of your life. And as you do, let the echoes of your silence linger in their world, a haunting reminder of the treasure they were too blind to cherish. Because you are no longer their heir, their safety net, their afterthought. You are the legend they can never forget, and the force they will never recover from. Keep moving forward, burn brighter, live louder, rise higher, and let them stay behind, drowning in the ashes of what they lost. This is your story now. Write it with power, with passion, and with the unstoppable force of someone who has nothing to lose and everything to gain.